Here is Billy Price joining us now. Billy, how's it feel to be selected as one of the best offensive linemen in the Big Ten this past decade?
It's a tremendous honor. You got to think about the guys who have come through the Big Ten over the past decade, and some of those names and the history within the Big Ten for offensive linemen. It's incredible. So to be selected is a huge honor.
Tell me about the running backs you blocked for in college. How is it different blocking for each?
Well, I played for blocked for a couple pretty spectacular guys. The main guy down there in Dallas, he's kind of really running things there. Each guy's got a different style, and I really think that it's the offense really complements those guys. And I know Zeke was a guy, he was a hard-nosed, in-between the tackles type runner, and then he even had the speed to burn you. But again, you got to see how each offense was able to complement those guys compared to like my senior year. You had Mike Weber and J.K. Dobbins. And both of those backs, again, bruisers, they had the speed as well, but those guys really, really thrived on in between the tackles.
What do you remember about the QBs you blocked for?
J.T. Barrett, one of the most historic guys in Ohio State football history now. He was my guy. He was a guy I was with in my recruiting class all the way through when we graduated. Seeing him in the pros, after games and whatnot, it's been pretty cool. But I think, again, you get to see the history of Ohio State and the great quarterbacks who go through it. And now seeing those guys again, Dwayne Haskins, somebody you saw in practice, zip the ball around with the twos and the threes, and a guy that we just drafted in Cincinnati with Joe Burrow.
We all have interesting freshman years in college, and there's a lot to take in. Not all of us have to start a national championship game as a freshman. What was that like?
Incredible opportunity. You go from your freshman year playing in Ohio Stadium, and from where I am from, 1,000 people in the stands is a lot of people, to 105,000 people on any given Saturday, and then go to Jerry's World and you just see a beautiful stadium, tons of energy and the atmosphere. And those last three games, for that national championship season was just incredible. Playing Wisconsin and just taking care of business there, to Alabama, and just it was just crazy. Absolutely crazy game there in the Sugar Bowl. And then we knew when we got to the national championship, it was just going to be a good time for us.
You knew it'd be a good time?
Yeah, we always said the guys who won the game out of Alabama and us was going to be the national championship winner.
Yeah, well, that worked out, didn't it?
Not too bad.
It's hard for offensive linemen to get individual stats that really resonate to an average fan to go, oh, this proves how good he was. But you do have one incredible one. You broke the Big Ten record for career starts. When did you know that was likely to happen?
Probably midway through my junior year. You kind of get to see what the record is. I know Luke Fickell had it. I believe it was at 52 games. You finish up your junior year and everything was healthy, and all you had to do was just stay healthy. And I know that's a novelty playing a game of football, but it gives a lot of credit to the strength and conditioning staff at Ohio State and the medical team. I had great strength coaches, Phil Matus, Mickey Marotti, Nico Balzetti, and then the trainers, Tyler Dean, and some of the guys were just unbelievable, and people that I constantly were working with to make sure that I was staying healthy and ready to play on Saturday.
Do you ever sit back and think about the bowl games you got to play in? Fiesta, Sugar, Cotton, national title?
Yeah, and 2 Big Ten championships. Yeah, it's incredible, and it was a great chapter in my life. It was something that, again, you go to your basement, I was cleaning up and going through boxes, and you find T-shirts and you find hats and the rings and the different jerseys and whatnot. And it's one of those things, it's a great memory. It's something that takes you back to it. And really the people that you're doing it with is just incredible teams.
Well, and you were an incredible player. That's why you are the All-Decade Offensive Lineman member. Billy Price, congratulations on the honor. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no, thank you again. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.